Jack Squad, what's going on, y'all? So listen, how everybody doing? First of all, let me get my bearings together. Anyway, make sure that you make it happen for yourself. Got to make it happen for yourself. I got t-shirts, y'all, $25, small, medium, large, extra large, $25. I said that, I think. And you email me your name, address, size and color, and then I'll email you back your shipping and handling, and then you cash out the total. All of my social media information is down in the description box. Email, cash app. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos, right? Now, what I'm talking about today is Kanye. Kanye is in the news every single day. I don't know when the last time I've ever seen that. Every day for months now, right? So he's banned from performing at the Grammys, right? He's banned from performing at the Grammys, because they don't know what he's liable to do, right? Because of concerning online behavior. That's what they're calling it, right? This is what a spokesman said. This decision was handed down by the Recording Academy, right? I like to know who's on the Recording Academy. I always want to know that, right? Because sometimes they make choices that I wouldn't make, but who am I, right? After he hurled racial slurs against Daily Show host Trevor Noah. And Trevor Noah is slated to host the Grammys, right? So you can't be on there talking bad about the host and sending racial slurs and saying what you're gonna do to him and stuff. Like Kanye think he a thug for real, like he think he gangster for real, right? It also follows months of Kanye's ongoing abusive and inappropriate messages directed at his ex-wife Kim and her partner comedian Pete Davidson. So, but he's also nominated for 5. Including Album of the Year, which I don't understand that because I don't particularly like them songs. Donda, which he named after his late mother, and Best Rap Song for Jail. So far, the prolific artist has won 22 Grammys and a total of 75 nominations. He's great, but he's also crazy, right? I'm curious to know what Kanye's diagnosis is. I don't think it's... I'm curious to know what it is. I'm not going to speak on what I think it is, but I'm curious to know what his diagnosis is and also what meds he's supposed to be taking. His meds would tell me a lot, but I'm curious to know what his diagnosis is. Now, earlier, he was suspended from Instagram for a day after calling Noah a racist name. And that's in violation of the platform's policies on hate speech, bullying, and harassment. And then he was also suspended from, that's Instagram. I think he was suspended from Twitter, too, for a few hours or a day or something like that. Like, who gonna get him? Who gonna stop him? Who gonna talk some sense to him? Where's friends at? Where's cousin at? Where's auntie at? Like, and if he was a regular person, he would have already been in jail at least once. He'd have been out by now because they don't hold you long for that. But there's no consequences for his actions. Now they're taking away his social media for a day. A day is nothing. That's nothing. And that's not long enough because all the stuff he said. Matter of fact, they should have been suspending him from Instagram for a while. They should have gave him 30 days. That would give him time to hopefully calm down and collect himself. Because right now he all over the place. He need to collect himself. He need to gather himself, right? So because when people are mentally challenged or crazy, we're going to call it what it is, the more you act out, the more you escalate. The higher you escalate. He needs to come down. He needs to come down, right? So allowing him to keep ranting and raving on social media just escalates it more and more in his head, right? So they saying, I was listening to a radio show, D.L. Hewley's show, and they were saying, what if he wins a Grammy? He's still going to have a hot mic, because that's what they're concerned about, him having a hot mic. Him having a mic. You know, when he did that to Taylor Swift, or whatever that girl name was, and grabbed the mic and talked about how great Beyonce was. He was crazy then. How long ago was that? He'd been crazy for a while. That's why I don't know why Kim messed with him. He'd been crazy. Like, what made you think you thought you could tame me? Anyway, they're afraid of the hot mic. right, what Kanye's going to say. You know, anybody that publicly, a black man, publicly stands up, wears a Trump hat, love Trump, do whatever he wants to do with them funny looking boots, made them ugly looking tennis shoes, and people buying, you know, no telling what he'll say or do, right? But they're afraid of him having a hot mic. You know, they're afraid of him having a hot mic. Now, I wonder what would happen if he wins one of these Grammys. How are they going to handle that? Have they thought about that? Right? Because he's nominated. Have they thought about what's going to happen? Well, you know, they're saying, well, they can cut the mic off. I wonder, are they going to say, okay, now, Kanye, if you win, like, is it a team of people that say, okay, Kanye, if you win, don't go up there talking all crazy. Just say thank you, thank God, thank my mama, thank all the peoples, and go sit down somewhere, right? I wonder, have they had to talk or will they have to talk? Because if he's and I wonder, now he's barred from performing at the Grammys, but he can still get in there. He can still get in there. And when people are crazy like that, they love to have an audience. That's going to be a huge audience. For him to clown, super clown. He can super clown there, right? So I'm wondering, have they thought about that? I'm wondering, have they thought about that? What happens if he wins a nomination and grabs the mic, right? Because that's what they're afraid of, him having a hot mic. Yeah, they can turn it off, but the damage may be done, before they do that. I don't know, y'all. I think Kanye needs a hug. You know, yeah, he's mentally ill, but I don't think he takes his medicine. That's why I want to know what he's taking, what he's being diagnosed with. But he needs a hug. He needs to be loved on. And being married to somebody as controversial as Kim Kardashian was not the thing to do. Him engaging in a relationship with her and then subsequently having 4 children with her, right? I don't know if they thought it was a game. Because I really don't know if Kim understands a black man, even though she's had several. I don't know if she understands them, right? And so Kanye, like, we're sitting here watching a man get crazier and crazier, right? Like, if this was my brother, my son, but, crazy people, you can't tell them what to do. But if it was my brother, my son, my whoever that was close to me, I would try my best to rein them in. Try my best, right? But when you have lots of money like that, people pretty much allow you to do whatever you want to do until it goes bad. Until it goes bad, right? And that's what I hope does not happen. Because somebody got to put a stop to this. They barred him from performing. I think they should have barred him from the Grammys, period. Because, a lot of people get their awards. They be at home. They be doing something else, touring or something. He should have been barred from the Grammys, period. He has to get some consequences to his actions, right? And 24 hours of banning from social media ain't good enough. He needs 30 days so he can, we don't want to hear you. We don't want you to escalate. Because that'll maybe, hopefully, bring him down. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So, I ain't gonna talk much about it because Kanye in the news every day about something, right? And, now listen, too, D.L. Hughley was somewhere. Let me see, because I looked at that yesterday because I was going to talk about it until I heard about him being banned. D.L. Hughley was somewhere with his family, and Kanye sent some goons to him, right? Now, Kanye has supposedly doxed him and gave up his address or something other like that. Like that right there, that part right there. Okay, Kim says she's not going to put out a restraining order. She ain't going to do nothing. She got security, all that. But D.L. Hughley, the stuff he's saying about D.L. Hughley, I ain't feeling, and that could get serious. Like, Steve Harvey told him, like, we from the ass-whooping era, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you understand that DL's a man. He's a man first before he's a comedian, before he's and he gonna protect his family. He got a wife and children, right? And the children grown, they'll jump you. You can't be going around doing that stuff, Kanye. And they sent some guns. I think he was in a restaurant. Let me see something. Let me go back because I saw it yesterday. I saw it yesterday or the day before. Let me see if I can find it again. So they got his goon Theophilus London pulled up on D.L. Hughley. Oh. Hold on, y'all. So they got his whole name. One of these goons, rapper. He's a rapper. Theophilus London did pull up on DL, and he posted the 58-year-old's response. I told him to apologize on camera for doing that dumb Vlad interview, and his people called security. So dude pulled up on DL and told DL, you need to apologize? Sheesh. Hughley didn't look that shook. Perhaps what Steve Harvey said about his generation being built different than Yeezy is correct. It is correct. It is correct. Because, these generations, everybody want to shoot and doing all that stuff. We grew up fighting. We grew up fighting, right? Was nothing to fight. That's how we going to settle this. Let's go, right? You pulled up on him like, I hope the dude, they don't say if dude went to jail, Theophilus. And Theophilus don't sound like he that tough. First of all, anybody named Theophilus, I ain't scared of. DL ain't either. Your name Theophilus, first of all. Now, if it was Theo, we might, but Theophilus sound like my granddaddy or something. No, go away, sir. People have to stop. And, this is the danger with Kanye, because he said, he could send people, and people be looking up to these folks and be followers. Theophilus is a follower. Theophilus is a follower, right? And so you're going to blindly do what Kanye tell you to do. That's stupid right there. That's corny and stupid right there, right? You're corny for that, Theophilus. Because like this between them, because what if you want to be a real friend, help Kanye and to stop being so crazy. You know what I'm saying? People are entitled to opinions, and he's acting out for the world to see. The world sees it, so the world's going to talk about it. We see it, right? So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Like, all this craziness got to stop, y'all. All this craziness got to stop. Everybody need Jesus. Everybody need Jesus, right? So anyway, y'all, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Get your t-shirt. Do all the stuff, y'all. Do all the stuff. That was a lot, right? That just weirded me out, y'all. That just weirded me out. Like, you really gonna do something for another man? See, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That speaks for itself. Anyway, y'all, peace out and stay down, okay? Don't get hurt.